You won't believe what happened when my neighbor, let's call her Linda, completely lost it just because I didn't chip in for the HOA party. Yeah, sounds ridiculous. Right. But hold on, this story gets wild. Linda went from friendly neighborhood organizer to full-on harassment mode. And guess who ended up getting arrested? Spoiler alert, it wasn't me. So here's how it all started. I'm Alex. Moved into this quiet little cul-de-sac in Maplewood about 2 years ago. The neighborhood seemed peaceful. People waved, kids played, the usual. Then came the HOA meeting. Linda, who's basically the HOA president, was all about this big summer block party. She was buzzing around, collecting donations, asking everyone to contribute. You know the drill. It's for community spirit. We all have to pitch in. Stuff like that. Thing is, I politely said no. Didn't feel like donating. Wasn't in the mood. And honestly, I didn't owe her anything. But Linda took that no as a personal attack. Like, how dare I not support her party? That's when the real drama kicked in. Almost overnight. Linda started targeting me, first. It was small stuff, sending passive-aggressive notes slipped under my door. Showing up unannounced to chat about community involvement. Then it got worse. Loud phone calls in front of my house accusing me of being selfish, telling other neighbors not to talk to me because I wasn't a team player. One time, she even complained to the HOA about my lawn not being up to standards, which was a total stretch because, come on, my lawn was fine. I tried to brush it off, told myself, just ignore her. But you know what Linda kept pushing. And it was clear this wasn't about the party anymore. It was personal. She showed up multiple times, knocking on my door late at night, demanding I make things right. At one point, she even called the police, saying I was harassing the neighborhood, which was insane, because I hadn't done a thing. Here's the twist: my next-door neighbor, James, who'd been quiet about all this, suddenly stepped in. Turns out, he'd had his own run-in with Linda months before, and was sick of her behavior too. James helped me gather proof texts, recordings, witnesses. He basically became my ally in this mess, and trust me, having someone on your side in a HOA battle is everything. The tension built up like a pressure cooker until one afternoon. Linda crossed the line. She showed up at my house, yelling and blocking my driveway, threatening to make my life miserable. A neighbor called the cops, and this time, the police took her seriously. After reviewing all the evidence, her aggressive texts, witness statements, and her own threats, they arrested Linda for harassment and trespassing. The neighborhood was stunned. Some people were relieved. Others were whispering about what this meant for the HOA. Me, I finally felt a weird kind of peace, like a weight lifted. The HOA had to clean house, and I was suddenly the one who stood up, not just for myself, but for the whole street. But here's the thing that really makes you think: was Linda just a bully who lost control? Or is this what happens when a community lets one person hold too much power? And where do we draw the line between community spirit and straight-up harassment? So, what do you think? Was I right to stand my ground? Or should I have just given in to avoid all this drama? Drop your thoughts below, because this kind of HOA madness is more common than you think. And I want to know if you've dealt with a Karen like Linda before. If you enjoyed this story, hit that subscribe button and share your own neighborhood nightmare or victory story. I'm all ears. Remember, standing up for yourself can be tough, but sometimes it's the only way to keep your peace of mind. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.